Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Brianna Chanel. Welcome if you're new here. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because today we're going to talk about content creation. Okay, so as some of you may or may not obviously know, I'm a content creator. And I wanted to start making videos for people that also make content to kind of help them out a bit, because I know when I first got into this, I was kind of just like all over the place. This is like the first year that I'm actually starting to like own in and take it very serious. So I kind of want to like track that journey, but just share what I've learned along the way and what I'm learning. And so today I have 5 really good things for every content creator to know before they start their content creation journey, or at any point of their content creation journey when they're reevaluating and things like that. And it's really simple. It's really simple. Y'all might remember in school where we learned about who, what, when, where, and why. I feel that those are so fundamental because we learned so much from the story by just asking those 5 questions. So how can we apply them to learning about how we can be a better content creator? And I recently just did this. This is my little UGC content creation book, and where all my ideas go. And here I rate my name, who, what, when, where, why. I break down what the questions mean, and then I go and answer them out. So you can follow the same model. Actually, I recommend it. Pause this video really quick, go and get you a pen, go and get a piece of paper, you know, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Get you a snack if you need it. This video should be under 15 minutes. I'm gonna try to do 3 minutes per who, when, where, why, but you know, bear with me. So get you a snack just in case I go over. Okay. First things first, let's start with your who. Who are you online? Who is your audience? A lot of people get into all those really technical terms and, you know, start telling you like, oh, what's your target market and things of that sort. But I feel that when you're first starting out, you don't even really understand those terms, because you have to have an audience to have a market. If you go in and you know exactly who you want to market to, that's great. But for most people, they don't know. They just see content creation being done online. They feel, hey, I can do this and probably make some money. They don't exactly know who they want to sell to or anything like that. Who do you want to be online, and who is your audience? I'll use all of mine for example because I've already done them. So for me, I show up online as my authentic self, a 28-year-old single mom focused on getting out of debt, increasing my income, and creative passive streams of income. My audience is going to be obviously people that can relate to me, people that are also in debt, people that are also living check to check and they're tired of struggling, or they're tired of just living a certain type of lifestyle. They don't necessarily have to be moms. I can define myself down even more, but I know it's not just single moms that struggle with this. There are women that don't have children that struggle with this. There are men that struggle with this. So for me, that's a good base. When I begin to as I begin to take this more serious and I begin to get more into marketing and target market and things of that sort, I'll do another video update. But for now, I think that's a pretty good start. From your who, you want to move down to your what. Your what is your focus or your niche. I like to say focus because niche is just, to me, somewhat limited. I felt like I had to stick to one thing. When I start asking myself, what do I want to focus on, my content started to flow a lot more, because I looked at what do I focus on in my real life. The reason that I'm able to do that and look at my real life for reference is because I show up online as my authentic self. Y'all follow? You feel me? Y'all following me? Okay. What kind of brand deals do you want to have? What kind of companies do you want to work for? You want to focus on those type of things. Don't just show up and focus on covering celebrity gossip, unless your long goal is to end up on the shade room and start your own celebrity gossip blog or something like that. You know, just make it make sense, make it aligned, make it focus. For me, I'm always going to use me as an example so I can stop saying for me. Anyways, my focus is going to be beauty, finance, and just lifestyle content. And my main focus, like essentially the focus, that's the content I'll post about. My main focus to the content, which is also another layer. When you post your content, what is the focus of the content? My focus is to make sure I'm promoting timeless, quality products that can enhance my community's life. So I'm not just trying to promote something that I can get paid from. I'm not just trying to promote something just because it's hot and it's selling right now. I only want to post beauty, finance, and lifestyle content that can truly enhance my community's life, and it's of good quality and it's a timeless product, meaning I'll be a loyal customer time and time again. From there, you can move down to the when. Now that you know who you want to show up as online and what you want to post about or what you want to focus on, your when is when can people expect to see you. Now that you know who you are and what you want to post about, when can people expect to see this content? You have to give people, it's not even about just consistency. You have to give people a sense of stability and reliability in order to grow online. Like, honestly, I know everybody wants to take them shortcuts, but I promise just showing up, it works just as good. I don't know how I know, probably because it's working for me. But I heard through the grapevine that just showing up and just being yourself works out just fine. So when can people expect to see you? People can expect to see me. Hold on, wait. Because I put my when and my where together. So let me pause real quick, because these two do coincide. When can people expect to see you and where are you active? Those two hand in hand. When can people expect to see you and where are you going to be active? So I first listed out, Okay. So when can people expect to see when can people expect to see you and where can people expect to see you? You can answer these in whatever order that you want to. Honestly, if you want to flip it, whatever. It's not like a perfect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But for me, it kind of flows like one from the other. I would probably switch the where and the when. But in my mind, it just goes who, what, when, where, why. That's how I remember. Anyways, so I would do the where first, because before you worry about when people are going to see you, first you need to know where you plan to show up. Where you plan to show up is 100% based on what your goals are for your content. The most important thing that I want people to remember is that all your content is a funnel. Your content is just a funnel. It's just a funnel. Where you show up online should always be a funnel for something else. I'm not saying that it's bad to solely rely on social media, but ultimately you do not own that social media platform. You are a participant on a social media platform. When you start to get paid from social media, you are paid through brands and things of that sort, so all of that is fine and dandy, but you want to make sure that you have something like an email list, your own blog, a YouTube channel. And even though YouTube is technically social media, it's one of those social medias that has a lot of longevity. Like, I still watch videos from 13 years ago on, how to pray certain prayers. And I'm not saying that I don't, that person probably gets paid for it, but nobody's thinking that 13 years from now, somebody's going to be Googling, So think about what your goals are for your content. Anyways, where I plan to show up, I be rambling. I am opening up my own blog called Broke to Woke Lifestyle. And it's not just going to be about finances, but it's going to be about everything that encompasses like what it means to stop living a broke lifestyle. It's not just about money. You know what I mean? Like, there are a lot of mental shifts that you have to have before you can even start to save money, start to earn more money and things of that sort. So it's about your mindset. Like, you don't want any more broken mindsets, or you don't want no more broke. I think a broke mindset is I gotta do what everybody else is doing, or I gotta follow what everybody else is doing. I don't even know why I'm stumbling on my words because I'm trying to sugarcoat it. But to me, all of that is broke. Being trendy, that's broke. Keeping up with everybody else, that's broke. Worried about what's the hottest item, what's the, like, all of that to me is broke, because I mean, it's fun, but to make it a whole personality, to make it your lifestyle, is broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, have fun with it, indulge in it, but it's not your lifestyle. It keeps you broke. To keep up with what everybody else is doing keeps you broke. So when I'm talking about beauty, when I'm talking about style, when I'm talking about finance, I'm teaching a lot of foundational things that are nothing about keeping up with everybody else, and all about staying true to who you are and what your goals are, because we're individuals, but everybody preaches this cookie cutter advice. If we're individuals, all we need is a solid foundation, because whatever's going to come from that is our individuality. The foundation don't change. You feel me? All right. So I want to have my own blog. That's going to be my end goal, to get email subscribers, to get you all to join my Telegram group for support on this journey, all of those good things. So I'm only going to show up on places that I feel maximize, one, my return being online and building my own online audience, and two, that absolutely are for sure going to pay me, because I'm not showing up online for free, not no more. I done did that for the past 5 years, just working on the skill. This is the year I perfect the craft, baby. So I'm going to show up on YouTube, I'm going to show up on Pinterest, I'm going to show up on TikTok, and I'm going to show up on Flip. I show up on YouTube weekly, Monday at 9 a.m. I show up on Pinterest 3 times a week, and I post 3 times a day on the days that I show up. On TikTok, I'm posting 1 to 3 times daily. That's just period. 1 is the minimum, 3 is the goal if I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, TikTok is an app that I can be a little bit more lenient with, because so long as I'm showing up, the algorithm keeps favoring me. I personally don't even get into all that algorithm but yeah, TikTok I can be a little bit more lenient with. And then my blog, I plan on showing up 3 times a week, but that's to be determined, because it's not open yet, and it's just in the thought process right now. And Flip, I'm going to show up weekly, at least 2 times a week, and I'm going to try to go live once a week, but that'll be towards the end of the year, because that does take it takes money for me to participate in Flip, and it's not bad. The products, I get 3 free products every time that I make an order for me to review. I get paid for people to look at my videos. I get paid for people to download and sign up under me. There are a lot of ways for me to get paid. So it's a return on, you know, essentially, if I'm getting the views that I need and I'm building an audience, I'm not paying for anything. But I'm not there yet, because I don't have the views and I don't have the audience. I'm building that, and that's an investment. So for the first 6 months, I'll probably only show up once a week with a little weekly review, ordering 1 box a month and stretching my products out. And then towards the end of the year, I plan to show up at least 2 times a week and do, you know, a weekly unboxing, because now I'm getting so much traction. I can get all these products for free. I can try things. I can take recommendations and things of that sort. So that's my where and my when comprised into one. And you can do the same thing. Showing up on all these apps ultimately helps people get to know who I am. And when people get to know who I am, they're interested in what my blog is talking about. They're interested in joining groups. They're interested in just doing more of the things that I'm promoting for myself. And last but not least, because I said that this video was going to be 15 minutes or less, and I feel like I'm at 25 already, your why. What is the why of your content? Like, now you know who you are, right? Who you want to be online. You know what you want to post about. You know where you're going to show up. You know when you're going to show up. The why is the content that you create. This is where you get to have fun with your creativity. Don't get all stuck on it. You know what I'm saying? Just, what's your why? What is the why of your content? Not the goal, not the nothing, because the goal is not going to motivate you. What is your why of your content? My why for my content is to just inspire or inform. So I feel like If I don't show up online, I'm missing an opportunity to inspire somebody and get their day started. If I'm consistently showing up online and people are counting on me, you know, for my little words of affirmation or for this type of video or that type of video, that's my why. Like, that's my driving factor, because it's not just about me. That's the difference between being a leader and, you know what I'm saying? Like, people say they want to be the boss, but the boss got to show up every single day, whether they feel like it or not. And I haven't been doing that. I've been doing that in my real life, but I haven't been doing that with my content. And this, I'm not playing, y'all. This is the year that I turn it up. That's why I want to make this video. If I don't show up, I'm missing my opportunity to inspire somebody. If I don't show up, somebody's going to be missing some information, and they're kind of looking towards me for the light on this journey. Like, they know I'm nowhere near above them, but they're following my steps, and we're doing this together. So all of that really helps your content. It really ties your content together. After sitting down and doing this myself, after being a content creator for quite some time, like, I was creating content before I even knew what content was. This has really opened my eyes to slow down, take my time, create more quality content, be even more intentional with my content. And when I'm keeping things authentic and organic, I can still do that in a high quality way. It doesn't have to feel thrown together or jumbled or rushed. I'm learning that through this channel. I'm learning that through my TikTok content. And I encourage you all to follow me, because now that I'm branding myself as a UGC creator, my content is going to have to go up, because brands have been reaching out to me. I haven't had to pitch a lot of brands, but the brands that have been reaching out to me haven't been paid opportunities. By March, I want to be in a position to where I can pitch brands. I have my analytics from the past 6 months. Here's how much I grew in the last quarter of 2022. Here's how much that growth helped me boost in the first quarter of 2023. I want to, you know, like, I want to have that. So I hope that these tips help. Comment if they do help. Come back to this video. Please come back to this video. Connect with me on socials. I'm active on TikTok every single day. I will always respond to your comments. I do follow back if you're a real person, all that good stuff. Click the links below, because my Telegram is linked there. I didn't talk about SoFi Bank this video, but that's always going to be there, and so is Self. If you want to know more about that, just click this recommended video, because I talked about all that last video. But thank you all so much, per usual, for tuning back into me, for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again next Monday at 9 a.m.